It's 3 p.m. and time for the Daily Community Briefing. Team coverage of the latest local news important to you. Now let's head to the Wallingford Broadcasting Studios for the Daily Community Briefing.
Good afternoon and welcome to the Daily Community Briefing on WBON. I'm Gwendolyn Morton, and your Daily Community Briefing is brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair, Mountain Adventures, Sticks and Stones, Affordable Heating and Air, Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond, and Davis and Powell Funeral Home in Berea. The Powell County Search and Rescue Team is currently on the lookout for a 24-year-old female, Gabby, in the area where her phone was last pinged. She was planning to hike to Courthouse Rock on Augsure Ridge last night around 3 p.m. and expected to be out by 7 p.m. Gabby has dark curly hair, wears glasses, and is dressed in black leggings. If you see her, please contact 911 immediately. Well, if you've received the first dose of either the Pfizer or the Moderna COVID-19 vaccine, Baptist Health Corbin says it's very important that you get your second dose, which should be taken 3 to 4 weeks after the first dose, depending on which vaccine you were given. Recent surveys show that some 8% of Americans have not gotten their second dose because of a busy schedule, a desire to avoid possible side effects, or thinking that one dose provides enough protection. Those who've missed the initial window for their booster shot may still have time to catch up. For some reason, if you can't get your second shot within the recommended time frame the current guideline gives some leeway, said Dr. Christopher Troxel, DO Hospital Medical Director at Baptist Health Corbin. You can get your second vaccine up to 6 weeks after that first dose, which goes on for both the Pfizer and Moderna vaccines. There's a limited data on immunity after the 6-week mark, so getting it as close as possible to the first recommended time frame is the best. The timing of your second dose may be coordinated by the providing organization to fall 21 days after the first dose of the Pfizer, BioNTech, or 28 days for Moderna. If not, you can still search for a nearby location by going to kycovid19.ky.gov in Kentucky or ourshot.in.gov in Indiana. The two main reasons why you would want to get those doses would be the impact of the vaccine effectiveness and your ticket back to normal life. It's critical to a vaccine's effectiveness that you follow the recommended guidelines for its administration and use. And in the case of the COVID-19 vaccines, the first shot begins the immunological response and the second dose builds significantly on that response. For example, the Pfizer vaccine was found to be 52% effective after the first dose and 95% effective after that second dose, said Dr. Troxel. You are not fully protected against COVID-19 after just one shot unless you've received the Johnson & Johnson vaccine. Receiving only one of the two Pfizer or Moderna shots potentially weakens your resistance to COVID-19. You are not considered fully vaccinated until 2 weeks after the second dose is given. Your body should start to develop some immunity 12 to 14 days after your first shot, but the clinical trials and data show that you won't hit the 90 to 95.6 protection range against the virus until a week or more after your second dose of the Pfizer or the Moderna vaccine. People who are fully vaccinated now can gather privately in small groups without masks, according to the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention. Individuals who are fully immunized will need to continue to wear their mask and socially distance from others in general public, while visiting individuals who have not been vaccinated, as well as when around those who are at high risk for contracting COVID-19. According to the CDC, people are generally considered to be fully vaccinated 2 weeks after their second dose of the 2-dose series or 2 weeks after a single-dose vaccine, such as Johnson & Johnson. If you do not meet these requirements, then you are not considered fully vaccinated and will need to be taking all precautions. Too busy to schedule a second dose? Kentucky now has 534 locations across the Commonwealth where residents can be vaccinated, including many now taking walk-in appointments. Learn more at covid19.ky.gov in Kentucky. Side effects can be proof that your immune system is working as it should, although vaccines are still effective even without the side effects. Post-shot symptoms can include a slight fever, chills, soreness, body aches, and fatigue. Skipping your second dose to avoid these side effects is a bad idea. Not only will you miss out on increased protection, but you will also likely reduce how long your vaccine is effective, said Dr. Troxel. To blunt the effects, you can take over-the-counter pain relievers as you're vaccinated. If you remember your second dose is an issue, set a reminder on your smartphone that will send you a notification to keep it on the top of your mind. The Center for Disease Control and Prevention has developed a smartphone app called V-Safe that will remind you via text message your second shot is due. You can also use V-Safe to let the CDC know if you're experiencing any side effects or any other information that will be valuable in the ongoing evaluation of the COVID-19 vaccine initiative. If you have more questions about getting the second dose of COVID-19 vaccine, please visit the CDC. If you still need your vaccine, Baptist Health Corbin is offering walk-in clinics at the Corbin Center Monday through Friday, 8 a.m. to 3:30. Lots of great information there on that COVID-19 vaccine, and just the important reminder that that second dose is important. Well, the Scott County Sheriff's Department is looking for the person or persons who fired 20 rounds at a home early Sunday morning during a high school party. It happened around 1:30 a.m. at a home in the Rifton Meadows subdivision. Deputies say the trouble began when 8 to 10 uninvited people showed up and were asked to leave. Investigators say 2 of them pulled a gun on some people, then took off. Later, an individual or individuals drove by firing multiple rounds at the home where the party was taking place. Luckily, no one was hurt. Friday, Kentucky State Police released the identity of a woman that was arrested Wednesday morning and later died within hours of her arrest. She has been identified as 28-year-old Rachel Cole. Cole was arrested around 1 a.m. Wednesday, became sick, and was pronounced deceased at around 5 a.m. Jail officials report Cole became sick and was administered Narcan and CPR before being rushed to a nearby hospital. Cole's body was transported to the state medical examiner's office for an autopsy. Well, keep in mind, several local events were canceled for tonight due to inclement weather. Richmond Parks and Recreation's Tasty Tuesdays has been canceled, as well as some other sporting events. The Madison Central versus Tates Creek baseball game has been called off, as well as the Madison Southern versus Wayne County baseball game. For softball, Madison Southern versus West Jessamine has also been canceled due to the rain. And it looks like we're going to get another round of that rain later on this afternoon. Well, animal rescue organizations often have their hands full with helping animals that are unable to help themselves. For many animals, the rescue is just the start of their recovery process. One local animal rescue is doing everything they can to ensure that our furry friends are living their best lives. With more on that story, here's Gage Hill.
Our pets can do many things, but one thing they can't do is rescue themselves from a bad situation. That's where organizations like Kentucky Hopeful Paws Rescue step in to save abused or neglected animals. Rescue Director Amanda Bowling tells us what her team has to work with on a day-to-day basis.
We are a local dog rescue. We have been doing cats. It's cat season. So we service Kentucky. Mainly the parts that we're focusing on is Southern Kentucky. And also surrounding states, Tennessee and West Virginia. Animal cruelty cases, puppy mills, animal neglect cases, hoarding cases, but we also service surrenders. It's just really bad in Southern Kentucky. The rural areas, there's not many vet offices, a lot of hoarding situations down there.
Bowling describes the process of rescuing animals found in poor living conditions.
The animal cruelty, they investigate, and then basically they bring us in the end, when they decide, to take the animals. We're one of the rescues that they partner with to take the animals. We vet them. Sometimes we have to hold them for court cases. They're held as evidence. Eventually we adopt them out.
Kentucky Hopeful Paws Rescue will be hosting a special event this Friday with the goal of uniting rescue animals with caring families.
It's going to be at Battlefield Park here in Richmond. It's going to be 11 to 2 on May 8th. We'll actually have 2 food trucks there and some craft vendors. We'll have a photographer there. If they adopt a dog, they can get a picture of their new family. We'll have several puppies, kittens, cats, young dogs, senior dogs. We'll have about 30 to 40 animals there.
Operating a pet rescue is not a light task, Bowling says that the organization has many needs and that volunteers are crucial in fulfilling those needs.
We're on Facebook, so it's KY Hopeful Paws Rescue on Facebook, and then also at the top we have our website. Just click on there. All of our applications, if people want to foster, we're always begging for fosters. Right now I have 42 volunteers across the state. I actually have a group in Tennessee of ladies that foster for me. Foster applications on there. You know, if you just want to transport, gosh, that's just a huge need all the time, is transporting. You know, people can put in a volunteer form on there.
For WBON TV Channel 9, I'm Gage Hill.
Thanks, Gage, for that story. With that, we're going to go to the first break of the day. We'll be right back with more crime news and, of course, those COVID numbers here on WBON.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Mountain Adventures in Irvin is here to take your summer meals to a whole new level. Now is the perfect time to stop by and get cantaloupes or sugar baby watermelons. And Mountain Adventures has also added bread, Weisenberger products, and Kentucky Mountain Moonshine truffles. On Fridays, you can now get your favorite treat from Side Porch Cafe at Mountain Adventures. It's literally your one-stop shop for the perfect family meal. Stop by today. Mountain Adventures at 68 River Drive in Irvin, or like Mountain Adventures on Facebook.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Donate or shop at the new location for the Habitat Restore in Madison County. The proceeds from the Habitat Restore go towards helping build a home for someone in need. Shop, donate, or volunteer at the new location for the Habitat Restore in the old CVS Pharmacy building on Main Street in Richmond.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are gonna drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's gonna put the work in the first place?
Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply is your outlet for bulk landscaping materials. They have served the community with their huge selection of decorative gravels and bulk mulch for over 16 years. Announcing new for 2021, Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply is offering trees and shrubs. They serve landscapers, business owners, and homeowners alike. Add a landscape bed or spruce up your garden with plants and ground covers from Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply. Minutes from Richmond, just off exit 76 in Berea. 102 Spring Circle Drive, 986-2985.
Welcome back to the Daily Community Briefing on WVON. The Daily Community Briefing is brought to you by Bishop's Small Engine Repair. Keep your power equipment working strong all season long with the help from Bishop's Small Engine Repair. Let Bishop's service your mower and all your power equipment, North Estill Avenue in Richmond. Mountain Adventures. Mountain Adventures is here to help take care of your summer meals to a whole new level. All the fruits, vegetables, and 2 farms meats sold in the store. Now on Fridays, get your favorite treat from Side Porch Cafe at Mountain Adventures, 68 River Drive in Irvine. And Sticks and Stones. Spring is a great time to get your home or business looking its best. See Larry at Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply for their huge selection of trees and shrubs. Well, the closure of Kentucky 867 in Magoffin County, previously scheduled for April 26th through the 28th, has been postponed for 1 week. Drivers who use the route at the Kentucky 7 intersection near Dawkins Line Rail Trail crossing will now need to find an alternate route through Wednesday, May the 5th. The road will be closed at mile point 5.7 near Royalton as part of the ongoing Highway Safety Project to realign the intersection. The project began last month and will complete by July 31st. The closure postponement was necessary to allow contractors to deliver and set beams on the nearby Kentucky 1635 Oakley Creek Bridge replacement project. Electronic message boards will be in place to caution drivers of the closure and alert them as to the revised dates. No side detour will be posted, but the motorist can use Kentucky 1090 to access Kentucky 7 near the Mountain Parkway interchange. Approximately 600 vehicles use this portion of Kentucky 867 each day. Well, if you wish to get out on the green while supporting a local law enforcement agency and one of their own who has cancer, tomorrow is the day. The Stidham Strong Fight Against Colon Cancer Golf Scramble is set to take place, weather permitting. Registration is at 9 a.m. at the Battlefield Golf Course in Richmond with tee time at 10 a.m. If you have not registered yet, you can do so by calling Lisa Cornelison or Troy Sanders at 859-314-8228 or 859-893-1223. All proceeds go to benefit Aaron and Tracy Stidham. A rain date has been set for May the 12th. Well, a Madison County attorney offers new entrepreneurial scholarship to graduating seniors, but the deadline to apply is tomorrow. Attorney Rob Morin of Madison County Law firm Morin Law Office is offering a biannual $1,500 scholarship awarded to one deserving high school senior. Beginning this April, a qualified applicant will identify how they will use the funds to start their own company and or advance their own entrepreneurial pursuits, demonstrated in a brief essay of 750 to 2,000 words. There's no application restrictions beyond proving that you are a high school senior. I'm passionate about supporting young people with big dreams and ambitions, Morin said. My entrepreneurial spirit is what allowed me to pursue my own career path so doggedly. I want to help others early on their own paths to success. Applications are due tomorrow, and one winner will be announced on May the 7th, 2021. Payment is contingent upon accepting that scholarship in person. If you or someone you know is qualified, applications can be submitted directly through the Morin Law Office website at morinlawoffice.com/scholarship. For more information about this scholarship or Morin Law Office services, contact Rob Morin at rob@morinlawoffice.com or 859-358-0300. Or you can visit the website at morinlawoffice.com. Again, that's deadline is tomorrow for high school seniors. The Kentucky State Police are putting a spotlight on their newest member, a 2-year-old black Labrador named May. Serving as the agency's first electronic storage devices detection canine, she is one of only 51 ESD canine units in the country. May was trained by Jordan Detection Canine located in Indianapolis, Indiana. They partner with a nonprofit organization, Operation Underground Railroad, who assists law enforcement in rescue efforts of children that are victims of human trafficking. Part of that project includes providing funds to train ESD canines like May, and thanks to the partnership, KSP was able to receive May at no cost to the agency. ESD Canines work with policies, agencies, and Internet Crimes Against Children Task Force to assist with locating hidden electronic storage devices such as hard drives, USB drives, and cell phones that may contain criminal activity such as child sexual abuse material. May receive training in scent discrimination, pinpoint accuracy, open area searches, and realistic scenario-based training. Additionally, each canine and handler team work together to support the other missions such as workplace therapy and victim disclosures. May serves this dual purpose as she is also a comfortable dog. KSP has already utilized her in the role for a recent child exploitation investigation. While detectives were interviewing a child victim, they were able to bridge the gap between bringing May to meet them and interact with the child. What a great story there. It looks like May's handler, Detective Leslie Strong, a 7-year veteran of the agency who is assigned to the Electric Crime Branch. She's a smart dog and has been great to work with, says Strong. In her free time, May enjoys belly rubs, squeaky toys, and naps. And with that, we're going to go to the second break of the day. Right back with you, and we're going to have those COVID numbers from around the area here on WBON.
Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. From our attention to detail, a diverse staff, and the best aftercare in the business, there's no better local choice to take care of your family in a difficult time than Davis & Powell. Call in to discuss pre-planning and preparations so there'll be no additional burden on your family. Davis & Powell Funeral Home in Berea. For additional information, check them out at davisandpowellfuneralhome.com. Davis & Powell Funeral Home, always going the extra mile.
Mountain Adventures in Irvin is here to take your summer meals to a whole new level. Now is the perfect time to stop by and get cantaloupes or sugar baby watermelons. And Mountain Adventures has also added bread, Weisenberger products, and Kentucky Mountain Moonshine truffles. On Fridays, you can now get your favorite treat from Side Porch Cafe at Mountain Adventures. It's literally your one-stop shop for the perfect family meal. Stop by today. Mountain Adventures at 68 River Drive in Irvin, or like Mountain Adventures on Facebook.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
In life, some things just go together, like a burger and fries. And home and auto insurance from State Farm. Combine and save.
Talk to State Farm agent Jerry Goebel today.
Donate or shop at the new location for the Habitat Restore in Madison County. The proceeds from the Habitat Restore go towards helping build a home for someone in need. Shop, donate, or volunteer at the new location for the Habitat Restore in the old CVS Pharmacy building on Main Street in Richmond.
You know when you step outside and it feels absolutely perfect? The air's not too warm, not too cool, just perfection? Now imagine if you could have that same feeling inside your home at a price that feels even better. You can, thanks to the folks at Affordable Heating and Air. Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's Affordable Heating and Air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
When I started to experience the world from practicing law, it showed me that there's a lot of injustice that can be corrected. We're called personal injury attorneys, but I'm not there for the injury, I'm there for the recovery. And that's what we try to do. We try to help people recover after they've been hurt. If the big firms are gonna drop you as soon as your claim entails some kind of work, some kind of additional effort, why not just come to someone who's gonna put the work in the first place?
Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply is your outlet for bulk landscaping materials. They have served the community with their huge selection of decorative gravels and bulk mulch for over 16 years. Announcing new for 2021, Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply is offering trees and shrubs. They serve landscapers, business owners, and homeowners alike. Add a landscape bed or spruce up your garden with plants and ground covers from Sticks and Stones Landscape Supply. Minutes from Richmond, just off exit 76 in Berea. 102 Spring Circle Drive, 986-2985.
Welcome back to the Daily Community Briefing on WBON. The Daily Community Briefing is brought to you by Affordable Heating and Air. All your heating and air needs, call Brian with Affordable Heating and Air Conditioning, 859-779-0122. Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond at 635 and a half Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Bluegrass Marble and Granite can take care of all your remodels or fabrication needs. And Davis and Powell Funeral Home in Berea has the best aftercare in the business. When every detail counts, remember Davis and Powell Funeral Home. And with that, we're going to go right on into the governor's report with Ron. Here's Ron.
After a short absence, Governor Andy Beshear yesterday returned to his 4 p.m. COVID-19 update with the latest numbers.
Today's COVID numbers, 313 new cases of COVID-19. Positivity rate, 3.45%. Kentuckians hospitalized due to COVID, 414. In the ICU, 102. On a ventilator, 47. We're also reporting 8 total deaths today.
The numbers have not seen a big increase over the past few weeks, and according to Governor Beshear, that means we've reached another plateau.
We are indeed and have been for weeks in a plateau. At different times, we thought we might have started an escalation. It's pretty clear now that that is not the case. We had concerns a couple weeks ago that we were maybe seeing our positivity rate increase. Now it does look like we've plateaued, but it is certainly something that we want to watch.
Governor Beshear also announced that the vaccination numbers are slowing down, and he's warning people not to become complacent.
But if you wonder if this virus is over, just look at what's happening in India, where not only are the hospitals overwhelmed, but in some cases they can't accept people unless they bring their own oxygen, where they're using thermal imaging to try to determine a death toll. It is staggering. And it ought to remind us that there is still much work to be done and how deadly this virus can still be. The way that we ensure that nothing like that ever happens here is we get people vaccinated.
From the WBON TV newsroom, I'm Ron Likens.
Thanks, Ron, for that report. We're going to go right on into our incidence rate across Kentucky. On Monday, we had 8 red and 4 green, and today we are down to only 3 green with 8 remaining in the red. Looks like Simpson overnight went from red to orange, and Tribble overnight also went orange. Lewis County stays red, Robertson stays red, Bath, Menifee, and Powell all stay red as well. We did lose one of our green counties overnight. It looks like Ballard. Yesterday was green. Today they are yellow. Another one yesterday, Crittenden County was green. They are yellow today. Our green counties today are Clinton, that was green yesterday, McCreary, that was green yesterday, and Elliott County has gone down to green. They were at 1.9 yesterday, and they've gone green today, moving in the right direction. Madison County, yellow, Estill, Jackson, Rockcastle, Jessamine, all in the yellow, little cluster there. A couple of orange counties here in the area, Garrett, Fayette, Clark, Bourbon, and Montgomery are in the orange. And I said those red counties, we do have a little cluster right here next to us, Bath, Menifee, and Powell County. Powell County at 62%, and that looks like that is that's the biggest number that we have across the state right now. Followed pretty closely, looks like Robertson County, 47%. A statement from the Madison County Health Department. They've issued their daily COVID-19 report at noon on Tuesday, showing 19 new cases within the past 24 hours. There are now 85 active cases with the virus, compared to 0 new cases reported on Sunday. The Health Department says that this is the usual Monday bump. However, they add that overall the 7-day average for Madison Countyans with COVID is down. The Health Department adds that Madison County is only 32.85% 85% vaccinated at this time. They urge all to schedule a vaccine appointment with the health department online. And then you have a link on our website if you want to go check that out. Currently, appointments are available for Wednesday, May the 5th in Richmond. Madison County, 9.2, very, very close to that 10, and that's where we go orange. 19 new cases, 85 active cases. And if you need a vaccine testing, or I'm sorry, COVID testing, today, Berea and Richmond. Tomorrow, Berea and Richmond. Thursday, McKee, Richmond, and Mount Vernon. Friday, Richmond and Lancaster, Richmond on Saturday as well. And if you would like to call, that's 1-855-WHAPPTS. That's it for today. We'll be back tomorrow with more breaking news and those COVID numbers right here on WVON.